When it comes to pantry staples like masalas and spice powders, or even as simple as ghee, it is truly hard to trust what is in the store-bought versions. Is there any preservatives or additives? Are the ingredients fresh or of better quality? Why to compromise on the taste and health when you can make this essential from scratch in just 10 or 15 minutes? In today's video, I am sharing 6 pantry staples that I always make at home from scratch. Trust me, these simple recipes are game changers for your kitchen and health. Making from scratch means you have total control on the quality and taste, perfect for your family. So if you're new here, I am Purnima. You are watching About the Flavors. Welcome to a new video. Let's dive in. Let's start with the essential Indian pantry item, Garam Masala. Instead of using the store-bought masalas, which may contain fillers or low-quality spices, you can make your own fresh blend in just a few minutes. For my Garam Masala, I dry roast spices like cinnamon, cloves, black and green cardamom, star anise, cumin, fennel seeds, black pepper, ajwain, nutmeg and dry chilies. Don't forget to use only the seeds of cardamom. Sometimes I also add coriander seeds. Once it is cooled down, I grind them into a fine powder. The aroma of fresh garam masala is unbeatable, and you can adjust the proportion that suits your taste. I used to make it in small quantities so that it lasts for weeks and it won't lose its flavor by sitting longer time. I use this masala for both veg and non-veg curries. A little quantity of this enhances the taste and flavor of the dishes. The next item that I always make my own is sambar powder. Growing up, my mother always made sambar powder from scratch, and I never realized how much of a difference it made until I started making it myself. For my version, I dry roast cumin, fennel seeds, mustard seeds, dry chilies, black pepper, tur dal, urad dal, split chana dal, curry leaves, coriander seeds and asafoetida powder. Once everything is roasted well, I grind them into a fine powder. The biggest advantage of making your own sambar powder is the flavor is completely customizable. You can add or remove the ingredients and adjust it to your taste. The third staple item that I always make at home is curd. By making this at home, we can avoid artificial thickeners and get a creamy and natural product. I first boil the milk and allow it to cool down to a temperature where I can hold my clean finger for a few seconds without any discomfort when I dip into the milk. Then I mix it with a spoonful of curd and let it sit for 5 to 6 hours. That way I can ensure I get a creamy and not very tangy curd. Which is perfect for making raita or eating with plain rice or making some curries. The next one is butter. Making butter is not complicated at all. I store the boiled milk in refrigerator so that the next day I get the thick cream. I collect it for weeks and store it in refrigerator. When it times to make the butter, I add a little curd and keep it for fermentation. I make sure that it is chilled for some time before making the butter. That helps the butter extraction easier. Then I churn this heavy cream with some water in a blender until it separates into butter and buttermilk. And I rinse the butter in cold water and knead it to remove the excess moisture. I add a little bit salt whenever I want to keep it for longer. Otherwise, I keep it in refrigerator and use within weeks. The water in which I rinse the butter is good for watering the plants. And the another byproduct of this process is the buttermilk. I make sambaram or the spiced buttermilk with that. I just blend it with some ginger, green chilies, curry leaves and lemon leaves and salt. It is so creamy than any other buttermilk I have ever tasted. The next one is ginger garlic paste, something which cut down a lot of time in our cooking. If you once make it at home, you will never buy the store-bought ginger garlic paste. The store-bought ginger garlic paste often has preservatives and it never tasted fresh. Making it at home is not only healthier but also very easy. I peel equal parts of ginger and garlic, add a little vinegar and blend it to a smooth paste. This will last for weeks in refrigerator and can be used in countless Indian dishes. The last but not the least, the one which I make from scratch is fruit jam. You may know that the store-bought jams are often loaded with sugar and preservatives, but this homemade version is free of both. So now oranges are in season and I am making orange marmalade. I am using the Valencia variety of orange because it is more flavorful. For making this, I wash and cut the oranges into the small thin pieces. I am also using the peel of oranges that I have stored earlier. Removing the white skin helps to reduce the bitterness of the peels. The next step is to boil it with some fresh juice and water until it gets softened. When it gets soft, we can add the sugar. Since you are making it at home, you can control the quantity of sugar that you add. Add the sugar according to your sweetness. Cook it until the oranges get coated with the sugar syrup. Turn off the heat when it gets thickened up. It took me only about 30 minutes to make the marmalade. It is perfect for spreading on a toast or adding it to any desserts. I still have a few more items that I make from scratch. Please let me know in comments if you like to watch a part 2 of this video. If you found this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't miss out this channel for more kitchen tips and recipes. Thank you for watching this video. Until see you in the next video, take care.